Let's start with the facts. Last Friday, April 25th, the website TMZ posted an audio clip of a telephone conversation between a man and a woman who are supposedly LA Clippers owner Donald Sterling and his girlfriend, who is known only as V. Stiviano. In the conversation, the man criticizes the woman for, quote, broadcasting that you're associating with black people, end quote. Later, he asked her not to bring black people to his games, including Magic Johnson, the former Lakers star. Now, the recorded conversation took place on April 9th and stemmed from a photo that Stiviano posted on her Instagram account of her and Johnson. Stiviano, who happens to be black and Mexican, has since taken the picture down. Now, since the comments went public, people from all corners of the NBA community have responded, and harshly. Johnson said he will not attend another Clippers game as long as Sterling is the owner. Michael Jordan called the comments, quote, sickening. Kobe Bryant said he couldn't play for him, and LeBron James said, quote, all across the races, it's unacceptable, end quote. Even American President Barack Obama, who was in Malaysia for meetings, had something to say about the remarks.
When ignorant folks want to advertise their ignorance, you don't really have to do anything, you just let them talk, and that's what happened here.
The next move now is for newly minted NBA Commissioner Adam Silver to take action. First, he has to determine if the tapes are indeed authentic, and then interview both Sterling and the woman in the recording. Silver said he hopes to have the situation wrapped up in the next few days. Now, another wrinkle is that Stiviano is the defendant in a lawsuit brought by Sterling, alleging that she embezzled more than $1.8 million and told Sterling that she would, quote, get even. As for the team itself, the Clippers made a mini protest before Game 4 of their series against the Golden State Warriors on Sunday night. They even considered boycotting the game, but quickly decided against it. Well, regardless of what everyone else is saying, you should probably have a listen to the recording and make the judgment yourself. So here are a few excerpts.
Yeah, it bothers me a lot that you want to broadcast that you're associating with black people on the Instagram, and why bring it to my games? The little I ask you is not to promote it on that and not to bring them to my games. Saying in your lousy Instagrams, you don't have to have yourself with walking with black people.
Well, certainly a couple of cringe-worthy comments, and it makes sense why people are so upset. Well, we've heard a lot from people around the NBA, but what about the average Chinese basketball fan? Let's go to CNN.com to find out what they're saying.
If I were Chris Paul, I would go on strike. Forget about my salary and go to the Lakers next season. Any owner like this who hurts another race, I really don't know why he can become the owner of another team in LA.
If racism still exists, if the Clippers only regard their players as tools to make money instead of the foundation of the team, then they might play well, but it won't foster a good environment.
Stupid boss. Wouldn't these players play for another team? Wouldn't they earn money all the same? Basically, the players are the people who provide you with food, clothes, and a mansion. Without them, how would you make money? Let's see who stays when the contract expires.
Maybe there are some cultural barriers here. I really don't see any racism in those sentences.
This guy's thoughts are several centuries old. How awkward does Chris Paul feel?
He must have been set up. I've listened to that clip, and the guy does have a racist attitude, but it's not that bad. The girl is trying to make him say racist things. But anytime something is put on the internet, it becomes a big deal.